Imagine pulling up in a car that looks like it came straight out of the future, but drives like a true Porsche. Today we're talking about one of the most exciting electric performance sedans on American roads right now, the Porsche Taycan. And trust me, this is not just another EV. This is Porsche proving to the world that going electric doesn't mean giving up speed, luxury, or soul. When most people think of electric cars, the first name that pops up is Tesla. But Porsche stepped into the EV game with one mission: build an electric car that still feels like a real sports car. And that's exactly what the Taycan delivers. The moment you look at it, you know this isn't a regular sedan. The low, wide stance, the aggressive LED headlights, the sculpted hood, the smooth, aerodynamic body lines, everything about it screams performance. Under the hood, or technically under the floor, the Taycan runs on a high-performance battery system with an 800-volt architecture. That's double what many EVs use. What does that mean for you? Faster charging, better efficiency, and insane power delivery. Depending on the trim, this car can launch from 0 to 60 miles per hour in as little as around 2.6 seconds in the Turbo S version. That's supercar territory. Now let's talk about trims. In the United States, you'll find multiple versions like the base Taycan, Taycan 4S, GTS, Turbo, and Turbo S. Even the base model feels quick, but once you step into the higher trims, you're entering serious performance territory. The Turbo S can produce up to 750 horsepower with overboost. That's more power than many traditional gas-powered supercars. But performance is only part of the story. This is still a Porsche, which means handling matters. The Taycan feels planted on the road. The steering is precise. The balance is incredible thanks to the battery placement under the floor, giving it a low center of gravity. Whether you're cruising down a California highway or carving through mountain roads in Colorado, this car feels confident and connected. Charging is another area where the Taycan shines. Thanks to its 800-volt system, it can charge from 5% to 80% in about 22 minutes under ideal fast charging conditions. That's perfect for American drivers who want to road trip without waiting around for hours. Plug it into a high-speed DC fast charger, grab a coffee, and you're almost ready to go. Now let's step inside. The interior of the Taycan is pure modern luxury. You get multiple digital displays, a curved driver display, a large central touchscreen, and even an optional passenger display. Everything feels futuristic but still premium. High-quality leather, brushed aluminum accents, customizable ambient lighting, this cabin feels like a tech-focused luxury lounge. For US buyers, practicality matters too. The Taycan offers decent trunk space in the rear plus a small front trunk, also known as a frunk. It's not an SUV, but for a performance sedan, it's surprisingly usable. Whether you're commuting to work, heading to the gym, or taking a weekend getaway, it handles everyday life better than you'd expect from a car this fast. Let's talk about range. Depending on the battery configuration and model, the Taycan offers an EPA estimated range that can go over 240 to 270 miles on a full charge. While some competitors might offer slightly more range, the Taycan focuses on delivering consistent high performance without sacrificing driving excitement. Another big factor for the American market is brand value. Porsche has built decades of performance heritage. When you buy a Taycan, you're not just buying an EV, you're buying into the Porsche legacy. It carries the same DNA as the iconic 911, but now in electric form. That's a big deal for enthusiasts who want to go electric but don't want to lose that emotional driving experience. Safety and driver assistance features are also strong. Adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, parking assist with surround view cameras, the Taycan offers the modern tech American drivers expect. It's not just about speed, it's about comfort and confidence. Now let's address the price. In the US, the base Taycan starts at a premium price point, typically above $90,000, and the Turbo S can easily cross well into six figures depending on options. This isn't meant to be a budget EV. It's positioned as a luxury performance statement. For buyers who want exclusivity, performance, and cutting-edge technology in one package, it makes sense. One of the coolest things about the Taycan is how it changes people's perception of electric cars. When you press the accelerator, you get instant torque. No engine noise, just pure electric thrust pushing you back into your seat. Yet Porsche even engineered a unique electric sports sound option to make the driving experience more emotional. On American highways, the Taycan feels smooth and stable. The air suspension adapts to road conditions. In comfort mode, it glides quietly. Switch to Sport or Sport Plus, and the suspension tightens up, throttle response sharpens, and the car transforms into a performance machine. For content creators and car enthusiasts targeting the US audience, the Taycan is a perfect subject. It represents the shift toward electric mobility without losing excitement. It competes directly with high-performance EVs while offering a more traditional luxury feel. If you're someone who loves tech, speed, and premium design, this car checks every box. It's fast enough to challenge supercars, refined enough for daily commuting, and advanced enough to feel like you're driving the future. So here's the big question: is the Porsche Taycan better than other EVs in America? If you care only about maximum range per dollar, maybe there are cheaper options. But if you care about driving feel, brand prestige, build quality, and true sports car performance in an electric form, the Taycan stands in a league of its own. At the end of the day, the Porsche Taycan proves one thing: the electric future doesn't have to be boring. It can be thrilling, luxurious, and emotional all at once. If you enjoyed this detailed breakdown and want more in-depth reviews of high-performance electric cars targeting the US market, make sure to subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, and let us know in the comments which EV you want to see next. Because the future of driving is electric, and it's only getting faster.